Are you a diabetic, and are you stressed? Of course you are. Let's talk a little bit more about the stress and diabetes connection. My name's Bowie. I've been a type 1 diabetic for 21 years. I am looking for a cure and sharing information as I go. So every diabetic knows that being a diabetic inherently makes things more stressful. What am I supposed to eat? Did I take my medication this morning? Why isn't this getting any better? Wow, these supplies are getting expensive. But did you know that the stress itself, whether it's about the disease or about anything else in your life, is negatively impacting your success as a diabetic? Let's take a look at the stress hormone itself, cortisol. Cortisol, as well as adrenaline, are released from the adrenal gland, which sits on top of the kidneys. Your kidneys are what control your fluid balance. So how much you pee, what you're peeing out, things like glucose, magnesium, sodium, potassium. Cortisol itself desensitizes you to insulin because it needs sugar in the blood, because cortisol signifies fight or flight. And if you're in fight or flight, your body needs to make sure that it has enough sugar in circulation in order to do what it needs to do. Not to mention the fact that because it's sitting on top of the kidneys, it also adversely affects your mineral balance, i.e. specifically magnesium. When you're stressed, you are burning through far more magnesium than you're supposed to. And here's a funny little thing about magnesium. Every single pathway in your body related to glucose metabolism, which is what diabetes is all about, has magnesium as a part of it. So if you're low, you're not very good at it. Not to mention that because of that insulin desensitization that comes from the cortisol being in your blood, it also makes your body feel like it needs more sugar. You know, like stress eating, you get that sensation of wanting, something sweet or something salty. That's because cortisol makes you want sugar and causes your kidneys to excrete more salt. So you feel like you're in a sodium deficit. So long story long, cortisol and you stressing about your life, your diabetes, are all making your life and your diabetes way harder to manage. Personally, I supplement magnesium every day. I'm taking upwards of 1,200 milligrams just to help build back up the deficits that I've accumulated over the past 21 years. I'm also very conscious of my mineral balance. I am making sure to get my trace minerals, specifically magnesium, sodium, potassium, chloride, boron, all of them. So relax, will ya? Follow me to learn more about your diabetes.